lazy Sunday mornings hiding under covers.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how I meal prep for the week. I picked out a few meals that I wanted to eat this week, and I went grocery shopping earlier this morning and pick up the bits that I need. And when I was just now, I'm like, I'm so hungry, but I realized that I didn't pick up stuff to eat in between meals. I only pick up the exact meals that I need to cook. So I need to like hurry up and cook so I can actually eat some food. I'm gonna be making 3 meals for the week, and hopefully they will serve me for that long. I did buy some containers to put my meals in, but I don't have enough to put all the meals in. So what I'm gonna do is, once everything is like finished cook, I'm gonna put big portions in those containers, and then throughout the week we can just dish it out. So I'm gonna make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And for breakfast, I did grab some of these muffins, some of these breakfast muffins. So I'm gonna do like loads of eggs, and I'm gonna put them in the oven. I'm gonna turn on the oven in a while because we're gonna start off with the breakfast first. So in the breakfast muffins, it's basically gonna be eggs. I have some ham, and I'm gonna put like cheese and stuff in there. And then for dinner, I have chicken and I have some mincemeat. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like a burrito style chicken and rice type of thing. I have some in the rice. I'm gonna put some maybe sweet corn. I'm gonna put loads of veg in the rice and then cut up the chicken really small. Hopefully I can do it with this because the chicken thighs have bone in there, so fingers crossed we can get it like very small. If not, then it's fine. And then I have like the mincemeat. I'll get one bigger than the one that I normally buy, and I'm basically gonna make some lasagna with this. My channel, I've done like a cook with me where I made like a lasagna before and it came out so good. So I'm gonna do that again, and I'm basically gonna just have that for lunch during the week and then have the chicken for dinner. And hopefully this will serve me for the whole week because it's 3 different meals. It should serve me for the whole week, and it should save me a lot of time as well. I do come home a little bit late when I go into the office for work, and the last thing that I want to do sometimes is having to cook. But at the same time, I need to eat right because I'm like working out, so I need to make sure that I'm getting enough protein, I'm eating enough. So this will really help me out a lot.
You know, babe, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing, and it don't change if I had my way.
Okay, I'm done prepping my ham and my tomatoes. Now I'm gonna like spray my pan and put my eggs in there. And I'm basically gonna just season with like salt and pepper. I don't need to season with anything else. This should be something really quick to do and hopefully like really yummy as well. I mean, it's egg and ham, like what can go wrong?
Know that you love. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine and rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're the star. Where you go, I'll follow. No matter how far. If life is a movie, you're the best part. You're the best part. Best part. It's the sunrise and those brown eyes. You're the one that
So this is what breakfast is looking like. I've only done 6 because what I'm planning to do is basically have oats on the days where I'm not having this. So I'm going to bring 2 with me to work, and basically that's just 3 for the week. So in between days where I don't have that, then I'm going to just bring oats and have oats for breakfast instead. Kind of just mix it up a little bit, you know. So that's in the oven doing its thing. I need to like start prepping my other bits as well, just so I can like make those in the meantime. For my lasagna, still not doing lasagna from scratch. Like, no ma'am, I'm just gonna use like the sauces that I have, and I already have some sheets from the last time as well. So these are the lasagna sheets that I have. I think I did around 12 the last time, so we're just gonna do that again. And I have the same container that I used. That was such a good lasagna, and I'm hoping for this to be like really good as well. So fingers crossed we can get it to be the same as it was or even better. That is the goal.
when we wake up and then we make love. It makes me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the talent all I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just want to see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, best part. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you?
So my eggs are still cooking in the oven, and I have my beef on the stove cooking as well. And I just put on some water just so I can put on the lasagna sheets. So in the meantime, I'm gonna just cut up the chicken and season it just so I can like make it the same pot that I'm putting the lasagna sheets in. I'm gonna need that pot so I can make the rice because I want to make enough rice. The other pots are just not big enough. So once the lasagna sheets like finish cook, then I'm gonna use the same pot, like wash it, use the same pot, and basically just cook the rice. So that is the plan. I'm just trying to like clean up meanwhile I'm doing this as well, just so the place is not super messy when I'm finished. So I'm done cut up the chicken. I just need to like season it up now, but I really want to get lunch and breakfast out of the way. My beef is finished cooking. Same for my lasagna sheets as well. It cooked to an extent where I can just put the rest of it in the oven now because you shouldn't cook them like too much. And then my breakfast muffin, they're finished, so they're just sitting on the stove. So I'm gonna like make all the muffins, put the lasagna in the oven, and then we can start with dinner. That way I have like loads of space clear up here. So this is pretty much what breakfast and lunch is looking like at the moment. So I just need to like clear off the stove just so I can like just wash the pot as well and get into like cooking dinner. This looks so good. I'm excited for meals this week. I'm really excited. Anyways, let's do the lasagna.
If you got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no one for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Showing you all my imperfections. Oh, if I let you, don't take me for granted. Yeah. If I were more than you could manage. Yeah. Oh, we want me, oh, we could be honest. Closer to me, oh, giving me signs. Promise that you won't let me fall. Holding me tight, loving me right, giving me life, all like you could be. Telling me lies, making me cry, wasting my time the whole time, so just be. If I was you, take for granted. Yeah. 'Cause with me, no, you could do damage. You could do damage. You do damage. Yeah. Worry about it, I'm putting pressure. You'll only get me if I let you. No, you're doing it.
So I'm gonna just put this in the oven now so it can like cook in the meantime. I'll set 40 minutes timer so that can cook in the meantime. I'm just cleaning up just a little bit. I'm putting like my chicken and other stuff that I used today in like a clear bag because I'm gonna have to take these down to the bin. I don't really like storing chicken because you know these kind of like smell after a while. So I'm just gonna take these down.
Even let me your lesson. If you want me, don't take me for granted. Yeah. If I went more than you could manage, baby. Closer to me, oh, giving me signs. Promise that you won't let me fall. Holding me tight, loving me right, giving me life, all like you could be. Telling me lies, making me cry, wasting my time the whole time, so just be.
So all the eggs are out, looking so good, and it tastes yummy. I had to sample it. I'm just gonna grab the cheese. I'm gonna like put cheese in there. And in terms of like the sauce, I'm not gonna put any sauce in there now, but I'm gonna like bring sauce with me so I can put sauce in there on the actual day that I'm eating it, because I don't want anything to like peek through, that sort of stuff. So yeah, I have like the buns here. I'm just gonna cut them and then put each egg with like cheese and kind of like wrap them up in.
the way we know you could do damage. You could do damage. You do damage. Oh, you could do damage. Oh, you could do damage. Yeah. Oh, you could do damage.
Okay, so breakfast is all wrapped up nicely. So I'm just gonna like store these in the fridge. They're all cool as well. They're not like hot or anything. Store them in the fridge, and I'm gonna move on to my chicken because my lasagna is currently in the oven. Honestly, guys, like this is gonna save me so much time this week, and I literally just get to get my evening back because cooking in the evening sometimes I'm finishing like 10, 11 o'clock, and it just can't keep happening. So this is a way of me just taking my evenings back, okay?
You turn into the worst of me. Held on to every broken spot. I wish I never told you why I feel so close to us. Your hands still stain with colored dust. I'm shot from all your brokenness. Still wish I never told you why I feel love. But is this
I just took my lasagna out of the oven because it's finished cooking, and I started my rice. So for my rice, I basically put like some turmeric in there. I put like thyme, chicken stock, just to give it like a little bit more flavor than like the usual rice, you know. Once that's done, I'm just gonna put some sweet corn in there as well, and I'm gonna have that with the chicken in the oven. That should finish in like 15 minutes, which is like perfect because pretty much everything else is done cook. Rice should finish very quickly as well. But this is what the lasagna is looking like. She is nice and golden, and yeah, this is gonna go down so well. Finally finished cooking. I just have the rice here, which is basically finished, but I have it on like the lowest settings. And I've took the chicken out of the oven as well, and I've kind of like dish it out in this plate. Let me show you guys what this is looking like. This is basically the chicken. Like I said, I'm not really gonna like dish out everything now because I don't really have that much container. So whenever I'm ready to eat it, then I will just share it out. I'm just gonna put it in the fridge as it is. And then the rice, I think I'm gonna leave it in the pot because I don't have anything to store it in. But I'm gonna like cut up the lasagna and put in these plates that I have. So I have around 3, like these 2. So I have like that one on the top, the one at the bottom, which can fit about 2 slices in there. And then I have like another glass one as well, which can fit another one in there. So that's like 3 slices. I'm gonna have one tonight. So it's just like to find somewhere else to put the other one. But we'll figure that out.
If I said you would try to lie, it was guess it said about trying life for me. Is it better that you hurt tonight? Cause the weather determines.
So I've pretty much dished out all the food now. I'm just gonna let it cool like a little bit, and then I'm gonna put them in the fridge. And throughout the week, I can literally just go in the fridge and have food to eat, which is like, it just take off a big weight off of my shoulder already. I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope you get some inspiration as well of meal that you can prepare for yourself, and hopefully I kind of like motivate or push you a little bit to like do some meal prep. I know it's gonna save me a lot of time, and I'm just grateful for this moment now. I know it took me a little while to cook everything, But honestly, if I spend like 2 hours cooking, it's better than spending 1.5 hour or 1 hour every single day making a meal when I can just do everything now. Enough for me rambling. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and please be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll be sure to catch you next one. Bye.
Was there ever any wasted time to be? But is there somewhere? Is there somewhere?